Okay, we are back with more Monster Prom Gift update.
Woohoo.
Weirdly enough, so Chibs was going through this before, and it was taking them like so many times to get one of these gift endings. We started one, we got a sock this second time around, and then we started a second run, and bam, we got the drawing from a random kid. So we're doing pretty good as far as finding these special items.
Yeah.
I'm TheOutbackAl.
I'm hot for justice.
And I'm Chippy Noob.
And we're going what I'm assuming is a Scott route.
Yep.
I think is, yeah. Okay. So
This
let's
is a Scott route.
let's get I know the composition is not that great and the color palette lacks depth, but you, it's a gift. And for those of you who missed it, whenever we were doing our intro sequence, we're currently playing the red character, Amir. We're them.
Chaval.
Chaval. We changed up our name for this run. We recently just went to, where did we go? The bathroom. We got some boldness.
Yeah.
Just updating everyone. And we're on a Vera route again, which I know I will not. I'm torturing myself with that more than anything.
Yeah.
But what's our lowest stat right now?
It's tied between a lot of shit. It's, boldness, creativity, charm, and money.
Okay, well, I feel like do we want to go get some charm with Jim or something? Because I feel like that seems like a Scotty kind of thing.
Go to the gym.
Alright.
Meet Dodgeball.
We are very cool looking in Jim.
Yeah.
That day, an epic dodgeball match, inspirational speech. We've already read a lot of these, so we're just going to skip through some of the more mundane stuff. Natural born leader, let's do charm.
Woo.
Oddly enough, you notice Damien and I'm like, my connection to something like that. Damien and Vera having some kind of business meeting. Okay. At least they're both sitting holding manila folders. You move closer to see what's up.
Now, Damien, it seems we both agree that William, the incubus, is a piece of sentient garbage who deserves harm.
True.
I believe that together we can make William very unhappy. I'm prepared an action plan for a potential merger. Have a look.
Vera opens her folder to reveal intricate charts with titles like Derision, Coefficient, and Maximizing Humiliation Dividends.
I brought a folder too.
It's got a hand in it, I bet.
Punching.
Damien knows his folder is a piece of paper that says punching on it.
I admire your simplistic approach, but I think we need a plan that utilizes both our strengths.
Damien nods and turns over his piece of paper. On the other side, it says punching hard. These two are never going to come to an agreement unless you step in and mediate, so you tell them your idea.
Use this convenient list I bought that shows all the greatest fears in order of severity.
Okay, again,
Sleeping,
like from last time, I looked up a guide.
Organs with possums.
I looked up a guide from last time. Neither of these options is on there, so I don't think we're at the correct event yet.
Nope.
So ultimately, this doesn't matter. Uses convenient list
Like
bonus some of the greatest fears in order to sleep in a place old or well. I kind of like the Vera route. I'm just a Vera kind of guy.
Okay.
With this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Not so wealthy.
How much?
Oh, because you bought something.
Oh, but it didn't cost anything.
Well, we said we bought it.
Bought it.
Oh,
we don't
whatever.
have enough money.
Okay. I guess money's just a lower stat that we have.
Yep. How did you pay for this list? I only ask because it seems to be a grocery list. Either that, or William just happens to be terrified of eggs, butter, popsicles, and milk. And why are there so many exclamation points after cucumbers and Vaseline?
We'll
Oh,
leave that up to
jeez.
your imagination.
Oh no.
Oh no. Is this your grocery list?
It's not your grocery list. Vera publishes it. It's not your grocery list. Vera publishes it in the school newspaper, and you lose -2 charm and -1 fun.
Oh no.
But you got some Vera heart points.
I feel like that's the exact opposite happened. Doesn't really matter. We're not going for Vera today. We're never
Nope.
going for Vera ever.
Alright.
What are we lacking the most in right now?
Creativity, boldness, charm, and money.
Well, let's get some money. That kind of bit us in the ass a moment ago.
Money to library.
Online poker, yada yada, gambling. Who cares? Paid off. 2 money.
To money.
You are happily examining the crayon drawing you get from the store, thinking about what kind of frame will enhance its childish colors and stupid composition when Scott approaches you.
Scott!
Hey, Shovel! Is that a... it's kind of a cool, nice... That looks nice.
He's so cute.
Hey, Shovel! Is that a picture? I love pictures! Cage says 1 picture is worth 1,000 words, and there are so many words I love, like pizza, and good, and boy. So a picture must be even better. What's your picture saying, bro? It looks like a little stick person holding hands with 2 big stick persons. And also, there's a house, and the sun has hair. You patiently explain to Scott that this is a picture of a family and that those are solar rays, not hair. Oh, so those 2 big bros are protecting the little bro. I get it. What? No. You tell Scott that the 2 big stick figures are parents. Oh, he doesn't have parents. Parents?
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. So that's what parents look like. I totally have some parents, but, well, I've never actually seen them.
Oh.
Well, that's okay, though. Once a year, they sneak into our house in the middle of the night and leave me Christmas presents because I'm a good boy and they love me. Huh, you baby. You still think parents leave Christmas presents in the middle of the night? That's a myth.
What?
It is? Yeah, everybody knows that all Christmas gifts are delivered by Satan Claus, a bearded home invader with lobster hands and a cookie fetish.
Oh.
Yep. That's a thing.
Okay. But my parents think I'm a good boy.
Cheval, are you just gonna stand there and let those douchebags ruin Scott's innocence? Distract him!
Whoa, you know this is a serious situation if it's causing Vera to show empathy. Quick, divert Scott's attention by... starting a discussion on the history and development of jazz as a musical art form, or making a silly face. What are stats like?
Smarts are 7, boldness is 5, creativity is 5, charm is 5, fun is 10, money is 7.
Silly face!
Silly face seems like a really fun thing to do, so let's go.
Yeah.
Look, Scott, it's time you face the truth about your parents. They're... Wait. Look at the funny face Shovel is making. Scott, this is a really serious... Holy
That face is hilarious.
How are they even doing that? I can do it too. You just gotta go like... Ellipses. How do I know what an ellipses is? I'm learning. Woof. I can't do it. My face isn't strong enough. I'm gonna have to hit the gym and do some chin-ups and facelifts.
That's not what that is.
Good thing we weren't talking about anything important. Otherwise, I feel bad about leaving like this. Later, pals.
That was close. Nice work, Cheval. And as for you, Wolfpack, the hell were you thinking?
Sorry, I guess emotionally harassing our little cousin is our way of coping with our unstable home life.
Oh.
But you've got to admit, it's weird that Scott's been living with us and our grandma his whole life and still hasn't realized our parents aren't coming back.
Yeah, I can relate to that. And maybe it would be better for him to accept the truth. I just don't think he's ready yet.
Vera and Scott a thing?
You're right. Thanks for helping to keep the lie alive, Cheval. You're a true bro.
This is a chabble. For your good deed and your incredible facial flexibility, you gain +2 creativity and +1 charm. Good for us. We did it good. We did it good today.
Hey!
We're good boys now.
Good boys.
And let's go hang out with Scott.
Scott.
See what else is going on with him. As you approach your chosen table, you see Liam carefully framing his artfully arranged jelly dessert for a transcendent food pick when... Is he spelling that, or is he just sounding it out?
He's spelling it.
F-O-O-D-P-I-C. Ride those food picks to victory.
What does that even mean?
When I say food, you say pick. Food.
No.
Food.
Stop.
2, 4 picks. A. Food do we appreciate? Food picks. Food picks. Go.
See, this isn't chanting. This instant.
What? But I'm trying to help you take the best food pick. You've been trying to take this food pick for like 20 minutes now. You gotta snap a pic so you can eat your tasty food.
I didn't eat, Scott. I only ordered this food so I can take pictures of it, and you're not helping.
I know. My cheerleading just isn't good enough. What I need is a cheer partner to take me to the next level.
Have we ever gotten a Scott route? I'm just trying to think of this again.
No, we haven't.
All right. No, what you need is a swift kick in the... But it's too late. Scott's already chosen you as his cheer partner. Now it's up to you what the two of you will do. Now it's up to you what the two of you will do. We've got to pick Liam up and toss him in the air. It's the only way to really amp him up. Liam's food picks are art. So we've got to use art to cheer him up. The quiet art of mime. I think we should throw him up in the air.
Air toss!
Let's do it.
I get it. Amp him up like where the sky is. Let's do it.
What? No, it's horrible.
Up you go, little buddy. Reach for the stars.
Okay, I'm actually getting some very artistic angles on my food from up here, but this is still not okay.
Hey, Liam. Always being sarcastic. He loves it.
Wait, you choose now to finally start understanding what sarcasm is? I'm not being sarcastic.
You can't fool me, Liam. I know everything you say means the opposite of what I think it means.
Liam eventually gets Scott to put him down by saying he loves being thrown in the air. Scott still somehow believes he did the right thing and gives you the most intimate fist bump.
Yay!
Good
Hello, Scott. He's so cute.
So pure.
He's a cinnamon roll.
Okay. We gotta go to the bathroom.
We need some boldness.
Yeah. Why not?
Arrgh.
Alright.
You skip class and hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. The bathroom, tell yourself in the mirror that you are so bold you would kill a tiny baby-eyed turtle with your bare hands.
What?
No!
Don't do
Oh,
that.
we've gone over these. That monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 boldness.
No.
But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep plus 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud.
Hurt a turtle.
Later, you head by the local pizza parlor to help Vera collect her protection money. You notice Scott moping around outside.
Hey, Scott. What are you doing outside the pizza parlor? Don't you normally prefer to be inside the pizza parlor?
Well, it all started when I did some research into wolf mommies and daddies.
Oh no.
It turns out wolf parents are responsible for providing food for their children. Then it hit me. The pizza delivery guy provides almost all of my meals. And you know what that means?
I know what you think it means.
It means the pizza delivery guy is my mother.
Oh.
Or maybe the pizza parlor itself is my mother. It's hard to be sure. Either way, I came here to reunite with my long-lost parent and also get some free pizza, hopefully. But they threw me out. Apparently, I'm not the first person to claim to be related to one of their employees in order to get free pizza. I don't want to be separated from my mommy. Mommy, though. Please help me.
Keeping Scott's misguided hopes alive may be trickier than I expected. But I just don't think he's ready for the truth. Do you think you could get the restaurant to give him free pizzas and say it's from his mother?
Maybe we can. It, you got a flexible relationship with the truth anyway, and Scott seems so sincerely interested in this, so you do the only reasonable thing.
Okay.
And our options
so,
are convince the... I'm sorry, it's a little blurry. The connection's kind of weird.
Same.
Convince the proprietors that you're a time traveler from the future, and giving free pizza to Scott is the only way to keep the...
Stop the pizza uprising.
keep the pizza uprising, or to stop
To
the pizza
stop.
uprising. Okay,
Stop it.
okay, it cleared up a little bit. Act like an entitled piece of shit until they give you free pizza. What are our stats at?
Our smarts 7, boldness 7, creativity 7, charm 6, fun 10, money 7.
What was our boldness?
7.
Is that higher than our charm?
Our charm is 6.
Because like the first one sounds kind of charming, and the second one sounds kind of bold. So I think we should go with the bold answer if that's our higher stat.
No, bold is our... Bold is... Well, I thought the first answer sounded kind of creative.
No, I think it's. I think either way. Let's go with the bold one.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Oh, hell yes, this is the role you were born to play. You kick open the door of the pizza parlor and start shitting on tables. Okay, this was the right answer,
Whoa, hey, stop that.
yells the manager.
You can't poop on those tables. Those are our tables.
I can poop on any tables I want, you shout back. My dad's rich. Give me free pizza.
I can't argue with that. Have a free pizza on us.
You. You say to the manager, pooping continuously. Deliver it directly to my friend Scott and tell him it's from his mom.
Oh, okay.
This was definitely the right choice. Later, back outside.
Hooray! My mom delivered a freshly killed pizza right to me.
Freshly killed? What do you think a pizza is, Scott?
Pray.
Huh. Okay. Well, I don't approve of your methods, Cheval, but it's hard to argue with results. I'm pleased to see that you share my disdain for honesty and real emotional growth.
Yeah, maybe we should go out after this. Hell yeah, high school forever. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun. We're just zipping through this one.
Yay.
The other one took us a long time when we were like,
That's because we were really trying to think about it.
I think
Yeah.
the guide is helping us a lot. We were like just discussing communism, I guess. What's our lowest stat?
Charm.
All right, let's go get some charm. Epic dodgeball. Battle. Spot a fellow player seems utterly discouraged. Thinks she's worth blah blah blah. Ball attempts to throw a ball at herself. So many unique and wonderful blah 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 pleasures in life. What was it? Blah blah blah. Yibbity bibbity doo. You gain +1 BFF and +2 charm. After a fearsome battle, you find that you, Vera, and Scott are the sole survivors of a bloody and terrible dodgeball match. I feel like this was a similar scenario from before, but we had Polly instead.
Maybe. Damn, are we the only ones alive? I can't afford to lose. I don't want that on my academic resume.
No, not losing. Losing is like, not a good thing. Don't worry, Scott. Losing is like winning, except it's losing.
What?
I'm not sure if I should feel worried or relieved.
Worried, Scott. Losing is bad. A loser, Scott, is a bad Scott.
I don't want to be a bad Scott.
Then what we need is a fast way to turn this game around.
There's no way to win this dodgeball match unless we completely change the rules of dodgeball as we know them. It's time to unleash your sick acting skill. Pretend you've caught a disease to stop the match. Okay. Number 2 sounds creative. What does the first one sound like?
There's no way to win this unless you completely change the rules of dodgeball as
That sounds
we know them.
pretty
That
bold.
sounds creative. That
I
sounds
don't know.
creative.
That feels more bold to me.
I thought it was smart.
Well, I don't... I kind of like...
stats?
Our stats are smart 7, bold 7, creative 9, charm 8, fun 11, money 7.
Okay. So,
Would acting skills be charm?
It might be...
maybe.
What I'm trying to figure out is if the first one is bold or creativity now. Because that could very well change things a lot.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Because is bold our highest stat, or is creativity our highest stat, or what is our highest stat?
Our highest stat is fun and then creativity.
I mean, this ultimately doesn't affect our game. I don't
Yeah.
think so. I kind of just like change the rules of dodgeball.
Alright.
Ooh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
not so
Oh,
smart.
it was smart.
You
Yeah,
swiftly
it was
flee to the
smart.
International Ministry of Sports and start a complex legal process.
Oh no.
After an absurd whirlwind of legal action and bribery, you finally drastically change the rules of dodgeball.
What?
You go back to high school ready to win the match,
Oh no.
but you can't find anyone in the gym. Okay, maybe this is because the whole process of changing the rules took you around 4 days. Oh, so we're already at prom.
Look who's back. This treacherous scoundrel.
Yeah, dude, not cool. We were outnumbered and you just ran away.
Oh no.
I'm trying to explain your whole strategy to them, but as you explain it, you realize how dumb it sounds. I thought we were just like on the fly, be like no boundaries and just like run at them and.
Nice. So you're either a lying coward or just a complete idiot. What a relief.
And why are you trying to change sports? Sports are nice. Sports didn't do anything to you. Leave sports alone.
Let's go, Scott. If we stay here, I'll start feeling the urge to change the rule that prevents me from murdering a classmate.
Oh, there's actually no rule like that. There's actually no rule like that.
The two walk away, looking at Vera's phone to see if she can or cannot murder you with total impunity on school premises. You lose 2 smarts and 1 fun.
Whoops.
Yep. Ultimately, it won't matter. I think Scott will like us at the end anyway.
Yep, yep. Scott!
As you approach Scott and Miranda.
Okay.
I can't say Miranda. Oh, there it is.
Eh, what's this one for?
That's a forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers. What?
And that one?
That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor, as is proper.
What about this one?
That's the dairy knife. It's for milk.
Whoa, do people ever invent new silverwares?
All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon.
A genius of true subtlety. Genius and subtlety are your middle f***ing names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware.
Hands.
Salad harp and hands. Let's go with hands, yeah. My favorite silverware!
Egad, how crude.
What does his shirt say? Happy...
It looks
I think it's Happy Christmas. Okay.
Yeah.
I know, right? My only more favorite silverwares are face and mouth.
Scott, I think you are misunderstanding the purpose of silverware.
No, I don't think so. Look! Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out 2 silver hands, a silver face, and a silver mouth.
Oh no.
He holds the hands in his hands and the face in his mouth and devours his lunch in a highly counterintuitive way.
What?
I stand corrected.
You're not standing, you're sitting. Anyway, now I gotta go put on some ointment. All that silver is really bad for my skin.
Oh, poor Scott.
Scott lets you put the ointment on him. Nice. Okay, moving right along. Should get our special ending soon.
Let's go to class, because we're not very smart.
No, we lost a lot of smarts on that last failure. That day you listen to your elders, learn valuable lessons, blah blah blah. Sometimes after all the blah blah blah, da dee 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 derpy 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 derp. You gain +2 smarts. You're talking to Vera about all her favorite military coups. When you know what one wasn't one of those coups was our last gaming.
No, yeah.
Coach approaches you.
Hey, Cheval, you're friends with Scott, right? I've got to admit, I'm a little bit worried about the guy. Here, come have a look for yourself.
Coach leads you into one of the locker rooms where you find Scott deep in conversation with a bag of potatoes. The bag of potatoes has googly eyes, a mustache, and a corncob pipe, but it is still definitely a bag of potatoes.
Oh, hi, Coach. Hi, Cheval. You're just in time to meet my dad, Mr. Scott Sr. He was on a business trip to space my entire life, but now he's back and he'll never leave again.
His eyes are very wobbly, and his body is very potato-y.
I know, right? Family is so weird. These are my friends, Dad. Say hi to my friends and tell them how much you love each other. How much we love each other.
The potato bag, being a bag of potatoes, says nothing.
Aw, come on, Dad. Don't be shy. Dad? Oh no. Are you okay? Dad! Dad!
Oh, this is so sad.
You can't tell Scott the truth about his dad. You're already in too deep. Quick, convince him everything's okay. Okay, explain that some people have a hard time putting their emotions into words, especially if they're a bag of potatoes. Pin a ribbon on the potato sack that says, "I'm proud of you, Scott." What are our stats?
Our lowest are all tied for smart, bold, and money. And our highest is fun and creativity.
Our creativity's higher than charming?
Yes.
I think we need to pin a ribbon on it.
Pick which one?
The second one.
Okay.
You boy.
Yes!
Great idea. Good thing you always carry around that exact pin in case of emergencies. You gently pin it to Scott's potato dad.
You're proud of me?
Oh.
After all these years of not seeing you while you were in space, to finally hear you say those words. Or at least to read them off of a pin attached to your lumpy chest. Ah, Dad, bro, I think I'm gonna cry. And to think, I was almost convinced that you were nothing but a bag of potatoes I glued eyes and a mustache and a corncob pipe to.
I mean,
I know he's just a bag of potatoes, okay? I mean...
Have we seen that disgruntled face of his before?
It's when he went full wolf with the cocaine.
Oh, right.
Everybody needs a dad, right? Even if it's just a bag of potatoes with accessories.
Oh, Scott, I don't need a dad. I mean, I have a dad, but I despise him and haven't spoken to him in over 10 years.
I've never known my birth parents, Scott. I know it's hard, and sometimes you might ask yourself why they did that.
But how do you stand it, not having a family?
I have one. I'm an Oberlin, and I don't need to know anything more than that. If someone abandoned you or me, then you know what? It's their loss, Scott.
I'm kind of shipping them now.
They're so cute.
And you know what, Scott? My family is all of fit young students who pass through this gym. You see, Scott, family isn't about blood. It's about love.
But it can be about blood. You know, if the family in question happens to be a crime family.
That's probably the most heartwarming thing Vera is capable of saying. Scott certainly seems to think so. He crushes the three of you in an enormous bear hug. Or would you call it a wolf hug? Either way, you gain +2 charm and +1 fun and a warm, fuzzy feeling that lasts the rest of the week.
Yay!
And the monster prom draws near. We're gonna get that special ending. Let's ask Scott out.
Yeah, do it.
They look pretty good together.
Hooray, what an adventure! You were so nice, Cheval. I appreciate you trying to keep me happy.
Yeah, Cheval. You're more legit than you look, I must admit.
So, parents getting our presents for Christmas isn't a real thing. No, bro, it's Satan Claus, that big jolly weirdo. Our paws and maws abandoned us, Scotty boy. You might not remember, they were massive f***ups.
It's okay, Scott. You can't control who your relatives are. As said, I myself don't have the best relationship with my father. But you can surround yourself with the people of your choice, and they can become your family too. In a way.
Like me making a team of people you love.
Exactly.
But what if the team also abandons you?
No, Scott. Let me tell you something I read once. It said basically that hell is real, and it's not only the place where Damien lives. Hell is in here, because life and people can be the f***ing worst. There are two ways to avoid suffering this particular hell. The way is accepting this hell and becoming part of it to the point that you can no longer see it. The second way is hard, and it's risky, and it demands always being observant, to seek and to recognize who and what in the midst of hell are not hell. Then make them endure, give them space. What I want to say is that you are pure. You are one of the few people who remind me that life doesn't need to be hell. That people don't need to be shit.
Oh.
What I want to say is, no. We won't ever abandon you. Listen to me, Scott. Never.
Vera, guys. I don't often know how to explain things, or how to understand things, but I think I see now. You're my family. You're my dream team.
You came here to bang some monsters. But sometimes there are more important things than banging monsters. Yes, I know it's hard to believe. Like remembering that family is the people we love, and that we should always be there for them and be grateful for their love. Don't worry, next time you can keep with the monster banging. But this time, what if this time you just remind someone that you are grateful to have them in your life? Most likely to be a lasagna and best at sports. Okay, so, like, I don't know if we ever mentioned this during, like, any of the streams, but, like, when we were, like, picking out characters before we ever started doing this, I kind of just wanted to play as Scott, because I thought that would be a lot more fun. And I'm definitely into Vera, so in some capacity, I'm gonna say that I got the ending that I wanted. For now, because, like, I would totally be Scott, and I would totally do Vera. And right now, that's just gonna be my headcanon. Life happened, blah, blah, blah. Scott turned out to be he did not turn out to be a genius. Other stuff happened. So that's 2 endings down. We could try to go for the 3rd and 4th, or 5, depending on, like, what we come up with. But yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll let you guys know pretty soon if we're gonna continue with the update. This one actually went pretty quick, all things considered. So I don't see a problem with maybe just completing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since not all of us are, like, really playing to get.
Yeah, no, that just takes forever. So I think this is a good format going forward. So
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Will anyone have anything else to say about this particular ending?
I love it so much. Like, the first time I got it, I was like, oh, this is cute. Oh, Vera's being nice. Oh,
Yeah, that's weird.
Feels.
Yeah.
Just all of the feels all the time.
Alrighty. Okay, yeah, I think we'll try to get another ending pretty soon. And we'll upload that when we upload that, and hopefully soon, so.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.